Thank you
Subin,
so much for that wonderful welcome. It felt like, an actor being welcomed in an Oscar show. I hope you've heard about emulsions, right? Emulsions. Something
emulsions,
called
the
as
one
an,
which we make paints.
no, not like that. Not that, those kinds of emulsions. Okay,
Okay.
emulsion basically, if you,
So,
something like that.
Subin, I think Priya is disturbing me a lot. She. Give me a second.
Cooking for
I,
me,
I,
that
I,
changed the
I,
whole game.
I think you are really somewhere you are wrong.
How come? Tell me. Something magical happened.
Okay.
I've got a lot of tips.
So
Lots,
the top
lots,
three
lots.
ones. This is one of them. But without much ado, put your hands together to welcome Subin. Thank you for joining our show. Let me give a quick intro to Chef Subin Williams. Has done multiple shows in multiple South Indian channels, especially from Kerala. So let me once again put my hands together and welcome Subin. Subin, welcome to this show.
Yes, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much.
Let me get to some of the easy ones before I help you crack those tough nuts, the tough questions. Okay. Subin, how are you feeling today?
Oh, that's the most easiest question. I'm feeling spectacular. I just finished one live cooking show. Since the world is doing live, we've been so much into kitchens all the time. Now it's time for us to also come live. So live, I just finished one show. So that's something that I'm very passionate about, like cooking as well as teaching others to cook. Certain easy, simple stuffs can change things. So that's why I wanted to collaborate with you again for this particular reason that people should learn how to cook. Earlier, they used to have an option of going out and having food outside, but
Exactly, yes.
these days are different. We don't have the same options as now. So, but
Correct.
there are options to cook at home. So why not utilize it?
You might have some tips in your bag, some insider tricks. I know. Now, do you want to go ahead and share them with us?
I will share you a very, very, very important trick.
These are the tricks. So, okay.
It's a very simple trick. Like it's you will not even feel like it's a trick kind of like it's very, very basic. In Indian cooking, onion plays a very big part. Onion is not Indian. The Portuguese got it here. Onion, tomato, all these peppers, everything. Portuguese, when they invaded the country, they got it here. So whenever you cook onion, one very important thing is, try to cook it until and unless it's golden brown, whenever necessary. Like certain recipes they don't demand for that, but most of the recipes, if you cook onion a little more than how you cook regularly, two things will happen. One, the taste goes to a next level. It just goes to a next level. Second is the shelf life of the dish is increasing. What happens is onion has got a lot of moisture. So if you cook it for a longer period of time, what happens is the moisture level comes down and the pH level comes down. So what happens? The microbial growth reduces. And as far as a chef is concerned, that is very important. And again, a home cook also, this is very important. Like if you saute your onions properly until unless it's a little golden brown or something, your dish will taste exceptional, as well as the shelf life of your dish will go to a next level.
Okay.
I've got a lot of tips. Lots,
So the top
lots,
three
lots.
ones. This is one of them.
Second important tip is people use ginger and garlic paste. What I've seen is ginger and garlic, they don't cook it properly. Ginger and garlic, if it is not cooked properly, it will give a very, 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 very bad kind of a flavor. It will be very raw. So it's very important to cook ginger and garlic. And if you're using onion first, it's always good to use first on oil, onion, and immediately once you put the onion, put some ginger garlic paste. Let it cook. It you will feel like it sticks to the bottom, but if you saute it properly, it will not stick. That is a very important thing because the ginger garlic when it cooks properly, when it caramelizes with the onion, the tastes are really good.
Exactly.
Whenever
That's
you're
true.
dealing with onion, whenever you're dealing with onion, if you cut it and saute it, and when you start cooking it, if you put a little bit of salt in the beginning, onion cooks evenly. The heat gets distributed evenly. It oxidizes the onion. A little bit of water comes out from the onion, and it cooks evenly.
I think especially in these times when people want to learn and people want to cook, right? Authentic dishes, right? And to learn with the master chefs, where do they go? I was talking about wondercheffood.com, right? And Wonder Chef Food gives the platform where everyone can go live with master chefs, right? Like you, right? Where they can learn, one-on-one with the master chefs, right? And they can perfect the dishes.
Recipes are very, very important. A few cuisines cannot be done without recipes. As I told you in the beginning, food is chemistry. It's not that easy to recreate a restaurant kind of a dish, like a good restaurant kind of a dish at home.
Okay.
So but with the right kind of technique, with the right kind of guidance, with the right kind of experience, you can definitely achieve it. So I think that is where Wonder Chef U comes into picture, and that's where a collaboration with experts in this field to people who love food comes. Then again, you guys are doing fabulous. I think we can rock. I mean, I'm sure people cooking good food at home will definitely smile and will definitely be happy. And
Yeah, exactly.
we as chefs want to be part of that whole kind of movement.
Yes. And at the end of the day, it is about when Priya, for example, cooks something for me and I sit in my table and say, thank you, Priya. And that's what the magic, right? The thank you word which comes from inside, the smile which comes, right?
That is what is gonna, avoid divorces from families.
That's the extreme.
That is how happy families are supposed to be.
So Subin, would you be part of wondercheffood.com? And what is your session?
Part of Wonder Chef U, I'll be doing a session on pasta. I'll give you a good understanding about the pastas, different types of pastas. Probably, I was planning for a very special pasta that is ravioli. So one of the properties that I started my training. I had the best in the city. So we had some special pasta made with shiitake mushroom and all that. It's spectacular, and I would like to start my session with that.
Make sure that you leave your comments below and your email ID. You might be one of the 2 lucky winners who might get this live session free. So bid goodbye to everyone who is watching this. I would like to say that there are only 10 slots for each session, and so go ahead and book your session. Subin will be live with all of those lucky winners as well as people joining this session. So go ahead, book your slot today.
Looking forward for a beautiful session. I would love to give you insights. Pasta is something amazing stuff. Like the pasta that I'm talking about. There is a taste word called umami. Pasta has a lot of elements to it. Like it's amazing. If done properly, it's spectacular. So I would love to guide you guys to make good pastas at home. Definitely looking forward for a very good session, and let's begin the journey.